Ladies and gentlemen, a parent is not just someone who brings life into the world. A parent is a protector, a provider, a nurturer, a comforter, and a guide. Today, we celebrate the unsung heroes, the mothers and fathers who carry the weight of their families with unwavering love, strength, and courage. In the biblical sense, a parent is entrusted with a divine calling. Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6 reminds us, "Train up a child in the way he should go, even when he is old, he will not depart from it." In this sense, parents are called to teach, correct, and love unconditionally, serving not only as caregivers, but as life's first mentors. Welcome back to JPAC Diaries. In this special edition of Tales of Resilience, we turn our hearts and cameras to where true strength quietly lives, within the parents of resilience. Join me in this episode as we pay tribute to the fathers and mothers who sacrifice, endure, and push forward for their families. This is for them, the parents. In today's episode, we celebrate parents of resilience and honor their unwavering strength and dedication. As we begin our episode, I would like us to understand that resilience in parenting is not loud. It is quiet strength wrapped in daily sacrifice. It is waking up before the sun rises with tired eyes and a hopeful heart. It is holding back tears so your children can see you smile. It is choosing to be okay when you may be feeling otherwise, but simply because someone else is counting on you. Resilience in parenting is choosing love over comfort, responsibility over rest, and faith over fear. It is walking the uncertain road with steady steps, providing direction even when you are unsure of the destination. It is being the anchor when everything around is shifting. It is giving again and again without asking for applause. And yet, this kind of resilience is often overlooked, taken for granted in the rush of life. But you know what? In the quiet rhythm of a family, it is everything. It is what holds the home together when resources are scarce, when emotions run high, and when hope feels distant. It is this unseen, unwavering strength that transforms ordinary parents into extraordinary pillars, the silent force that shapes generations. And so, when we speak of resilient parents, we speak of everyday warriors, those whose courage is disguised as routine, whose greatness lies in the ordinary. In our episode today, we want to look at the three phases of resilient parenthood. The first is the power of two. This is the resilient mother and father together. To the fathers and mothers who stand together, hand in hand, side by side, navigating life storms, not just for themselves, but for their children. The couple that wakes up early, one heading to the fields while the other prepares the kids for school. Those who stretch every coin, every ounce of energy just to give their children a better life than they had. You may not have it all, but you give it all. Together, your partnership is powerful. Your unity is resilience in its purest form. Second, we look at the resilient single mother. She is grace under pressure. To the single mothers, the warrior women who carry the load of two, without ever showing the cracks. You rise before dawn, hustle under the sun, sleep in exhaustion only to start again. You're the nurse, the teacher, the protector, and the provider. You smile for your children even when your heart is breaking. You hold your head high not because life is easy, but because giving up is not an option. You are the definition of resilience, and you are a queen and a parent of resilience. Next, we look at the resilient single father. This is the silent strength, unshakable love. To the single fathers, the men who stepped up when life said step in, you are the anchor in the storm, the strength behind the smiles. You comb your daughter's hair, you cook, you clean, you worry in silence and celebrate in whispers. Society may not always applaud you, but your children see your greatness every day. You don't complain, you just keep going. For them, for love. You're the king and a parent of resilience. And you know what? When parents show up, children bloom. Parents show their love in countless quiet ways. It could be buying a simple toy, a new pair of shoes, or surprising their child with something they've always wanted. To a child, those moments are golden. They speak volumes. They mean, I see you, I care for you. When a parent visits a child in school, whether on a visiting day or a prize-giving day, it builds the child's confidence and a sense of worth. They feel loved, seen, and supported. And when trouble comes, be it sickness, failure, fear, or danger, parents shield their children like a lion guards its cubs. They'll skip meals to ensure their children eat. They'll walk in the rain so their children can stay dry. Their presence creates warmth, safety, and balance. But their absence leaves a gap no one can fill. Let's pay tribute to the departed parents. To those whose parents are no longer with us, we pause and reflect. Their love lives on in us. Their sacrifices built our foundations. Their laughter echoes in our memories. Though gone, they are not forgotten. We honor their legacy, their lessons, and the love they left behind. And now, this is a unified tribute to all resilient parents. Whether you're doing it alone, together, or somewhere in between, your resilience is unmatched. Remember, parenting is not for the faint of heart. It is for the brave, for the committed, for the resilient. Because in the world of parenting, it is not about how much you have, but how much you give of yourself. Resilience is the great equalizer. It lives in boardrooms and markets, on farms, and in the city streets. It is what binds parents together across all walks of life and makes each one a quiet hero in their own right. So today, we pause to honor those who give even when there is almost nothing left to give. Those who keep going when life urges them to stop. Those who shield their children from harm no matter the danger. And those who stand firm beside their sons and daughters, whether they are small in stature or grown in age. This is for you. To all the parents of resilience, we see you, we celebrate you, and we honor you. You are walking in obedience to the biblical calling of parenthood. And your reward, both in this life and beyond, is immeasurable. If this message has touched your heart, take a moment to drop a comment below. Let's name our parents or those we admire. Share their name, tell their story. Let's honor them together. In our next episode, we turn the spotlight on the siblings of resilience, the unsung heroes among us. These are the brothers and sisters who step up selflessly, often setting aside their own dreams and desires to uplift their families. Stay tuned as we honor their love and quiet strength. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to JPF Diaries for more uplifting stories of resilience, because the world needs more reminders of the beauty that lives among us. Thank you so much for staying with me. I'll see you next time.